What's up, all my noobs and noobettes? It's your boy, the Noob. You know I'm a bit of a degenerate when it comes to my choice of manga and anime. Of course, we all are, even if we secretly hide it. But every now and then, there's something that's going to be coming to an anime that makes you go, really? And sometimes, that is because people like you and me, we sit here, claps our hands together and go, degenerate Jesus Kun of the internet world, give us a sign. That's right, our prayers have been answered. Another Ecchi Harem manga is being produced into an anime, and I gotta tell you, knowing the backlash reaction that interspecies reviewers had this year, I gotta say, this one is, it's gonna make the Karens of the internet scream their heads off. You might be wondering what manga I'm talking about. Well, earlier this year, I did a manga review on the manga World's End Harem. That's right, this manga has been announced it will be turned into an anime. Now, for those who have not read the manga or have not checked out my video, there will be a link in the description below. Go ahead, check that out. But let me give you a brief synopsis of what it is. The story behind World's End Harem is basically this. A man-killer virus wipes out 99.9% of the male population on this world. Your main protagonist, who is a male, goes by the name of Misaharu Rito. The thing about him, and the reason why he did not die, is because him and several other people were cryo-frozen because they were awaiting treatment on whatever disease that they had. Rito was cryo-frozen because he had a genetic disorder that caused him, that he was going to die eventually in the future. He got frozen, and then 5 years later, he wakes up to find out the world no longer has men. There's only maybe 4 or 5 that have been thought out, and he is one of the few. Thing is about, since he is maybe one of only 5 people that are right now awake, the world is a lot different. The women are in charge, and he has basically become a rare commodity. The thing about these male characters that have been revived, they are treated to a very luxurious life. They're given whatever they want. They're given whatever lives that they want under the pretext that they are going to sleep with every woman that they are around to help repopulate the population. Rito, when he went under, he had a girlfriend that he loved very much. Her name was Tachibana Arisa. When he got out of being cryo-frozen, he decided that he wanted to be with her. But of course, she has been missing for 3 years for political reasons. During this whole manga, the thing that I find most interesting about it is he is trying to stay pure. He tells him straight out, I'm not going to sleep with other girls. I only want to sleep with my girlfriend, and that's it. I'll even help you find a cure for this since I'm a scientist. Now, you might be wondering, why do I think the Karens of the internet are going to go insane with this? Well, there is a lot of things in this manga that they are not going to like. The first thing is this manga is very ecchi. All the women in this are basically potential targets for the men to sleep with. Now, that doesn't matter if the men want to or not. There are even scenes in this where the women will force themselves upon the men. And that brings up the second part. When I say force, I mean really force to the point where you can almost consider it rape. There was even one scene that I remember where the government officials basically drugged our main character with, let's face it, super Viagra, and then stuck him with these girls, basically trying to get him to forcibly have sex with these women. To the point where other women are trying to get with him because, like I said, he's a rare commodity, and he needs bodyguards. Another reason why I think that this will cause a bit of issue out there is the way they portray the women in this. You've got a lot of backhand, conniving, deceitful kind of ways. You've got women in the background who are playing along with trying to make him think that he's going to be helping with a cure, but still trying to get him to sleep with women. When he gets close to a cure, you've got government officials who want to keep power, trying to say he was kidnapped by another country and that they need to go to war to get him, so even though he might have an accident and all that. This manga is, like I said, it's an ecchi harem, but at the same time, there's a lot of things in there I don't think groups like SJWs or the Karens of the internet are going to like. Am I going to like it? Yes, I am. I've been reading this since it came out 4 years ago. I know a lot of people that want to read this and watch it. I'm pretty sure if you love ecchi harems, you're going to watch this. When it comes to the level of etchiness on this, I would say you're somewhere between Monster Matsumi and interspecies reviewers. A little more towards the interspecies reviewers. The only difference is that they're not talking about sex in every episode. Yes, there's going to be a lot of it, and it will be there. There will be plenty of fan service. But, I don't know. I personally like the story of them trying to figure out why the men died, where did this virus come from, who created it, and what will they do to solve it, if they're even going to be allowed to solve it and bring back men as the, other half of the world. Is this going to be a good manga? I truly hope so, because let's face it, thanks to interspecies reviewers, it has shown that we want more ecchi stuff. We want more adult things, that anime is not just made for kids. And this is another one that's going to be good. And if we can get this one out, there are so many other ecchi harem mangas that could be definitely turned into animes that I think will do great out there. Now, as of right now, there has been only the announcement. There isn't a studio, there isn't any voice actors, there's no production company. It's just been announced that it will be made into an anime. I will be keeping tabs on this to find out who will be creating this and who will be voicing it. And I cannot wait to find out who it will be. Well, folks, have you read this manga? And if you have, do you think it'll be a good anime in the future? Is there any other kind of mangas that are similar to this that you think should become animes as well? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, folks, I'm the Noob. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch y'all later. See ya!